Hey there guys, I'm Paul the Tech Giant and today I'm going to be telling you what I believe are the best things about this LG C2 OLED. Now it would be unfair of me just to say the best things about a TV, so I will be doing a dedicated worst things about video so you know both the pros and the cons of this TV, and if you want to see that then make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right, let's crack on with the first best thing about this TV then, and that is the design and the build. So if we're going a little bit closer, we can just see how slim those borders are. Very nice indeed, so you are getting almost like a floating image on the wall there. But what I think will really appeal to people this year is the actual build of the TV. Now, whilst again, it is still very slim, it's more squared off this time round and a little bit thicker, but not so thick that, you know, it makes the TV look ugly. It is still very, very slim, but what it is much sturdier. Now, I know previous generations of LG OLEDs, they have been very wobbly indeed, and people have been, you know, quite scared at lifting them out of the box or up onto the wall. But now with that extra bit of thickness, it does just give it that extra bit of rigidity and yeah, giving the customer a little bit more peace of mind when it comes to handling the TV. Moving on to the next best thing, and that is the power cable. Now, for a long time, I've been complaining that it's been too short at only 1.5 meters, but it would seem that LG have listened to me and my complaints. So we have now been given an upgraded 2-meter cable on this 55-inch version, which is great news. Now, some of you may say, well, that's not that great, but at the end of the day, it shows that LG have been listening, so I've got to give them that praise at the end of the day. And you never know, if I keep on complaining, they may make it even longer. Next best thing about this TV is the fact that it's been sent over by box.co.uk. Now, if you're looking to purchase a TV, be it this one or maybe something else, then please go and check out their link in the description. If you're to purchase this TV from Box, you get a free 5-year protection plan, free delivery, and their price match all the major competitors. So you'll be getting a TV that should last you for many years to come at a great price. Box get a sale, and hopefully I will get sent more TVs to test out. So it's a win for everyone. So please go check them out. Now, the next best thing about this TV is something that really stood out to me the very first time I purchased an OLED TV, and that is the amazing viewing angles. Now, something that you may not even think about when purchasing a TV, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that you will notice it once you get it home and set up. So I'm going to just sit off to this sofa on the side here, and you can see for yourself, that image is not washing out. It's still nice and bright, still nice and colourful, and that is what you want. You know, you're getting a nice experience pretty much wherever you sit. Even if we go really, really far around, you know, you can still see that image very clearly indeed. It does dull down a little bit, but you know, nothing significant, and certainly better than traditional TVs, shall we say. So yeah, that is the next best thing about the TV, and it's the amazing viewing angles. Next best thing about this TV is the HDMIs. So many TVs like this will have HDMIs which are capable of 4K 120Hz, but with this TV we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are all good for 4K at 120Hz or HDMI 2.1. So that is great news if maybe you are a gamer who's got the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, because it means you can take full advantage of that 4K 120. Next up on the best things has got to be the improved brightness. So with this 2022 C2, we have the Evo technology. And in simple terms, yeah, just means it's a little bit brighter. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not massively brighter than previous models, but an increase is still an increase nonetheless. And as you can see, that's a very nice bright image indeed. So yeah, the next best thing about this TV is the improved brightness levels. Now, next up on the best things about this TV, it's got to be the one thing that I think everyone wants from a TV, and that is a great picture. And trust me, that is a great picture. Now, don't just take my word for it. Go and check out other YouTubers and what they say about it. Now, how many people would tell you to do that? I'm a YouTuber telling you to go and check out other YouTubers' reviews, because I'm positive they will be saying exactly the same as me, that that is a wicked picture. Go and check out the comment section below. I'm sure there'll be C2 owners who will echo exactly what I am saying here, that it is a stunning picture. And not only that, I think it represents great sort of bang for your buck. You've got to keep that in mind. You know, the price of this TV and the picture that you get from it is absolutely spot on. So that is why this has got to be one of the best things about this TV, and that is the amazing picture. Next up on the best things list has got to be the varied and wide range of apps available. So if you are in the UK, you'll be pleased to hear that we do have BBC iPlayer, ITV Hub, 4 and My5 available, as well as Now, Prime Video, Netflix, Disney Plus and Apple TV. Disney Plus and Apple TV being very good because they have a very wide range of Dolby Vision content available. So really great to show off the TV at its very best. Also, we have YouTube there, of course, everyone's favorite. But if you are in different parts of the world, you know, these apps are going to vary. But don't worry, we do have an app store as well just there. And this does offer a wide range of other apps to select and download. So I'm sure there is something for everyone. Next up on the best things list is another new feature. So if we go into the main settings and we go to general and then to family settings, we get this new screen time report. So if we just click on that, now you can see we get a breakdown of how many hours we have been using that TV for. And also we get a weekly average there, as well as app usage. So if we go on there and I go to weekly, there we go, we get a breakdown of how we have been using the TV over the past week. So you can see there a lot of hours spent on YouTube. And this can be handy for those who are concerned maybe about burning, so you can keep track of exactly, you know, what hours you are spending on different sort of devices, that may be a console or something like that. So if, God forbid, you were to get any burning, maybe you could pinpoint it down to where it could have potentially come from. Moving on then, and the next best thing about this TV has got to be the updates. Now this may seem a bit of a strange one to include, but there is nothing worse than buying a TV and, you know, it's full of bugs and you are waiting months, or sometimes it may never even happen at all, for updates to come to rectify those problems. But fair play to LG, they are always on the ball when it comes to updates, and you know, they're always fixing things, you know, if little issues do crop up, or even rolling out improvements to these TVs. So yeah, fair play, I've got to hand it to LG. You know, updates, they are on the ball. So you know that if you buy this TV, that you should be well covered. Now, whilst we got this menu up, leads me on to the next best thing about this TV, and that is the remote control. I absolutely love the functionality of it. So if I give it a quick shake, you can see we get up this pointer, and acts like a Wii remote control. We can simply go to wherever we want, so much quicker than using the traditional directional buttons, which you can do if you so wish. But honest to God, I don't think you'll want to go back after you've used one of these. I find it so much quicker, especially filling out sort of email addresses and passwords. Honest to God, it is a breeze. I absolutely love it, and I would be lost without it. And you know, going back to a traditional remote control, which I have to do on our other TVs around the house, it just feels, you know, sort of prehistoric using the directional buttons. So yeah, that is the next best thing about this TV. Now, next up has got to be the amazing black levels. Just check them out. So what we have got is perfect blacks, meaning that when you get a real sort of bright part of the image, it really, really does pop out against that black. Other TVs, when you get, say, an image like this, you'll start seeing like a glow around it, but not with an OLED TV. And yeah, you've really got to see it in person. It is just absolutely amazing to see when you've got so bright popping off from a perfect black. So yeah, that is the next best thing about this TV. Now let's concentrate on some great things when it comes to gaming. So first up, we've got to take a look at the game dashboard. So one simple press of the settings button and we get this one-stop shop when it comes to information about gaming. So you get information about the frames per second, the VRR, black stabilizer, the low latency, and then we have some new options as well for this year. We have the dark room mode there that we can change to different levels. As you can maybe able to see, it's changing the brightness level just there. We have multi-view. We have the option there to go into the all settings or the game optimizer. So one press of that takes us straight into the game optimizer where you can customize this for different sort of games. We've got options there for the reducing the blue light, options there to turn off the game dashboard if we so wish. And going down, it brings me on to another thing that is great about this TV, and that is that it offers VRR and G-Sync AMD FreeSync Premium. So if you are in the know, you'll know that that is very good news indeed. Another great thing is that you can change the menu color. So we could change it up to green there if we wish. Come back out and there we go. We've got now a green look. And directly from here as well, we can change our presets as well. So no need to go into the game optimizer if you don't want to. And we can change it up for different types of games. Now, another best thing about this TV when it comes to gaming is the auto low latency mode, or ALLM. So you fire up maybe your Xbox or PlayStation and the TV will identify that you've got a console hooked up. It'll automatically kick in that ALLM, turn it to game mode, and then you'll get the lowest latency possible. Which if you are a gamer, you're gonna know that that really can make the difference between winning and losing a game. And there you have it then, guys. Those were what I consider the best things about the LG C2 OLED. Now, if you do appreciate this video, do us a favor, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the worst things about it video. So thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.